Now we should learn about the mixing of two airs uh, with different temperature, with different humidity. So when they are mixed together, then we get air and having different temperature and humidity. So we learn about this in this lecture. So first of all, you select this psychometric analysis tool. So you click on this process. So here you can this is psychometric processes. So first of all, we add this point. So for adding point, we have fresh air. So first of all, we write here fresh air, and now you can write here the total CFM that you calculated for fresh air. Let's suppose we have 6000 CFM fresh air, and now here we can write the dry bulb temperature and relative humidity of fresh air. So we can get this with the help of this climate data. So you can click on this. This is basically ASHRAE climate data, ASHRAE fundamental 1997 chart. So you can select any region. Let's suppose I will select this India. So you can select India from here, and all region. Now you can select and the city of India. Let's suppose every city have the different. You can select Nagpur. Here you see this is dry bulb temperature, wet bulb temperature, and from here you can select all the values like relative humidity, BTU per pound, grain per pound, all values from here. So you can select percentage relative humidity. So here you see the peak temperature of this city is 110 Fahrenheit, and relative humidity is 14.11%. So you can write the fresh air condition here. So the the peak temperature is 110 Fahrenheit. Similarly, relative humidity is 14.5%. Now you can apply this. So this is our fresh air conditions. Now you can point another add another point and write here return air. So here you can add the value of return air. Let's suppose we have the value of return air is 4000 CFM. So the 4000 CFM return from the conditional space. So we add the temperature and relative humidity of this. Let's suppose we have 80 Fahrenheit return air temperature and relative humidity is 60%. Now you can also apply this point. So after applying the return air and fresh air condition, you can add another point and write here this point mixed air. Now here you can select go to this add point process and select add state point, and from add state point you can select air mixing. When you click on air mixing, you can select fresh air, you can add return air. Now you can apply. So here you get this line, and this is the value of this point represent all the conditions, all the values of mixed air. So you can save report. So you can click here, and here you can write new folder for air mixing reports, and now you can write here report, and now you can also save chart from here. Now we can analyze the report. You go to this air mixing report, click on this report. So here you see this is our process report, standpoint and process report. So here you see we have 6000 CFM we add, and this temperature, and we add this relative humidity. So we get wet bulb temperature, humidity ratio, and all other values at this point, psychometric value, property value at 110 Fahrenheit and 14.5% relative humidity. Similarly, we have return air of 4000 CFM. So we add dry bulb temperature and relative humidity of return air, and we get all the values of this return air, psychometric values of this return air. Now we mix this air together, fresh air and return air. So here you see 6000 CFM we add 4000, 6 plus 4 10, so we have here you see 10,000 CFM. So now here is 110 Fahrenheit and here is 80 Fahrenheit. So when these two air mix together, then the mixed air having temperature of 98 Fahrenheit. Similarly, the relative humidity of this mixed air is 26.1%. And similarly, these are all value: dew point temperature, density, vapor pressure, absolute humidity, humidity ratio, and all are these value of this. All are the value of this mixed air. So in this way we can find the mixed air temperature and all psychometric values.